This dress looks a bit different than normal, but its odd edges are more than a fashion statement. There's absolutely no way you can predict what happens next, and that's exactly the point. With the sound of a dentist drill, the dress slowly unfolds like an umbrella into pointy edges that look like they can really dig into someone's skin. The dress is actually equipped with motion sensors to detect if someone unwanted presses up against you. Thankfully, it takes 15 seconds to inflate, which is plenty of time for people to safely get out of the way. The only problem I could see, aside from the embarrassment of everybody nearby watching your dress inflate, is that this could probably go off at the slightest touch. I presume the technology is not able to discern between a person or an object, so I assume even brushing against the wall for a brief period of time might be enough to set one off. This grainy cell phone video comes from the SNDT Women's University in Mumbai, India. They are walking down a long hall filled with various classroom conversations when they see another student coming the opposite way. Well, I guess they didn't technically see them, since it was only a pair of shoes with nobody attached. Tell me, am I losing my mind? Or if this really is a ghost student going to class, something is way wrong with this store, and I want to know if it's fake or a real ghost. Tell me if this wire moves by itself, or if it's simply the way that it's been tangled up. An hour later, these items fall off the shelf, but they are stacked kind of weird and could have been slid off. Then, a full 10 hours later, 3 more items drop down, and a 4th falls from the back of the pile to the floor. Sure, they are round, but are they round enough to roll off the shelf with no one nearby? Seems unlikely. Maybe the shelves are unlevel, or maybe whoever stocked them is just piling them on top of each other to fall off later, or maybe it's a real ghost after all. A YouTuber named Muzamil Khan records his neighbor having an argument 1 floor up. Muzamil knows that there's only one person in the apartment, but somehow at least 2 voices are coming out of the same man. I didn't really hear what he was talking about until this part in particular. Listen to this and tell me if you hear multiple voices panting, breathing, and speaking at the same time. Muzamil keeps recording until his roommate wakes up and shuts the door. Later, he says the police eventually took his neighbor into custody, who by that time had removed his clothes and was acting even more possessed. It's hard to tell from this video whether this man was actually possessed or just under the influence of something, which still doesn't fully explain how numerous voices could come out of one person at the same time. Thank you so much for getting me to 5,000 subscribers on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you.